look at you being a grown-up.
Yeah, you got to be, you know, when you've seen your face on an enormous screen, you've got to take a step back.
Look, here he comes. It's Tim Key, the curry lover.
Good, thank you. Hello.
He's a curry lover. Woo! You love curry, don't you?
I do, actually, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Look at me like I'm insane. We've got so many things to talk to.
It's not the headline.
It can't be.
Oh no! When I think of Tim Key, I think curry lover, and then all of the great work that you've done. Come and take a seat. I've got lots to talk to you about. First of all, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. When can we go for a curry?
I know. TBC.
Okay, I've not heard of that one. Is that a good place? Is that near you?
It's in Amsterdam.
Dom seems to think that you said you have about 3 or 4 curries a week.
I'm sure last time you came in, you said you had at least 3 a week.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Is that right still?
Let's see, what day are we on? Wednesday? Yeah, I could make that.
Thursday today.
Yeah, Thursday.
Did you have a curry yesterday?
Not yesterday, no.
Tuesday
Before, yeah. Yeah, in Delhi Brasserie.
But I love how when I mentioned it, you looked at me like I was insane.
I don't want it to be my main thing.
What would you like to be your main thing?
I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe...
You know we're on live now, by the way, just so you know. We're on the air live
We're live,
now.
aren't we?
Okay, just because you just had a look of, we're not on yet.
I'm going to say something terrible.
No S.
So let's say you go on holiday, right? You go to the other side of the world, and you're sat at the bar, and you're chatting with someone. You've seen them around the hotel, and they go, so what do you do for a living, by the way?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Well, it depends if I want to get stuck with them.
Right.
I might say I work in education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And if it's
vague.
If it's someone you're getting on well with?
Right, then it's out comes the CV, I think, isn't it?
Right, okay.
And we work through it.
And it says curry lover, comedian, actor, poet. Would you class yourself as a poet?
What an amazing question. I mean, I've got an anthology out now. Would you not class me as a poet? Would you class yourself as a DJ?
Broadcaster, love, please, if you don't mind.
Broadcaster, yeah.
Well, I have here.
Oh, there it is.
A copy of your new book.
New book, yeah.
Which is called Tim Key, LA Baby.
That is a lovely sized book as well. That's an unusually lovely sized book, that, Tim.
Do you want me to talk you through the size?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many times have you said that in that sultry voice?
That's on the CV.
It's designed to fit perfectly into the back of a back pocket of a pair of jeans.
Great. Is it?
Shall we try this?
Up he gets. Here we go.
Shall we try it?
Up he gets.
Up he gets.
Up he gets. And in it goes. And that is perfect.
He ain't lying.
Oh, now, what a stroke of
Is that
genius.
gene perfect?
What was that? You want to know a story about buying a coffee at Heathrow? Whoa! Hello, here we go.
Oh, look at this.
I've got the book.
On.
But Tim,
have you looked inside the book?
I've read some.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Wow.
That must be like
so
£100,
It's
that
a
book,
lot.
Tim.
Is this book out now?
This book is out, yeah, pretty much. You can pre-order it and then it comes out properly next month.
I see that you put your headphones on and then took them off immediately.
I don't know what was going on. I was quite surprised. The blend between off-air and on-air threw me slightly.
Okay.
Were we on air when I walked in the room?
Yeah.
We're on air now.
When I walked in the room was
Yeah.
Yeah. When you gave me the dirty look when I sung the parody of Easy Lover by Phil Collins and Philip Bailey.
That was on air.
So far, everything's been on air.
Yeah.
That changes things.
Now, can I ask you about this book? And your writing.
Yeah.
Now, I need to caveat what I'm about to say.
Oh, God, it's not really pretty, is it?
With I'm a big fan of yours. I think you're very, and I'm going to be serious. Look me in the eye. Take the compliment. I think
just
you're
this caveat.
a hugely talented man.
Okay.
I think you are brilliant. I think you're very funny. I think you're a naturally funny person. I love your style of acting. I love your style of comedy. I'm a huge fan. I would like to be your friend and go for curries with you. Okay. Now, when it comes to the book, okay, explain to me and the listeners what the book is about, what the idea is.
The book is about me going to Los Angeles for work for 3 months. Yeah.
But it's like very short stories.
Short poems.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's dialogues with my designer, Emily Juniper.
Right.
And dialogues with people I meet along the way. which was sort of kind of semi-fictionalized. They sort of happened. And then poems. Are we still part of the caveat?
Well, yeah. I still love you. And I'm going to say this, and again, I'm going to use the word weird, but in a good way.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Well, the book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's not a straight up and down book that you would sort of buy, from a bookshop.
Can I read some of it?
Oh, God, I'd love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A final assault on Curry's Digital.
Yeah.
I plonked my UK-US plug adapter down on the counter. Boarding pass, please. Her voice reassuring, wholesome, like Shreddies. You off to the States, eh? She was smiling at my prongs. 2 blades and a ramrod ready to suckle on the North American grid.
Okay.
I slapped down my boarding pass, jabbed one thumb onto the info, slammed the other into my chest. LA, baby. She blushed, clearly impressed with how well I was doing. I've never been, she said, handing over my secret weapon in a small bag, and I took that to mean, well done you, knock 'em dead. I'm going to work in an office, I volunteered. Right, so that's that story.
That's lovely. I like the use of suckled in there. You don't hear that enough.
Yeah, it's funny hearing it back from Moylesy. It's quite exposing. I don't think there's many authors in the world who would like to sort of come in here and just have their book read to them by Moylesy.
But it doesn't rhyme.
Well, it depends how you read it.
Okay.
I could read one and it would rhyme.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. You
Well,
just
anyway.
got to twist the words at the end of the lines a bit.
This is this is the book. It
Yeah.
is lovely,
Yeah.
and everybody needs to pre-order it now.
Okay, this is good. That's much better, thanks.
Tim Key, LA Baby.
Yeah,
And
you can pre-order it from Utter and Press, or just Google me, LA Baby.
LA Baby
Yeah.
Tim Key.
Yeah.
And also as well, it looks really cool.
That's
and
great, yes.
And it would sit happily on any coffee table, in any bathroom, and then you can just have a little, while you're having a poo, you can read a little story about,
Absolutely.
how do you do, or Lost in Translation, or the ball game.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a memoir, really.
It's lovely.
Yeah, semi-fictionalized. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you very much for giving it the time of day.
you're welcome, and I hope I read it well.
Oh, you did?
I
Yeah, of
messed up
course.
one word.
Yeah.
Now, here's the other thing we get to talk about,
Yeah.
is your new film. Because you're a film star.
Oh, God, yeah.
You've been in many films.
8.
8 films, though.
Is the gap between you... so did you come up with the idea with your friend, or with your...
Yeah.
Is that the...
me and Tom Basden came up with an idea for a short film in 2006.
Is the gap between you coming up with the idea and this film being released the same gap between Return of the Jedi and The Phantom Menace? Because this is a long journey,
18 years.
which is
Wow.
mad.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, yeah. We made the short in 2006 and we loved the short. We made it with James Griffiths, our director. And we just had we've got such happy memories of making it. And people liked it. And then, we just, it took us 18 years. I don't know. We'd sort of meet up and, 5 years later be talking about other stuff. And then at the end of the evening, wistfully talk about the short film and say, there must be something more we can do with that. And then, 15 years later, we had an idea that another character would be in it, who was then played by Kerry Mulligan.
Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
Yeah, and it unlocked the whole thing. I mean, the short film was very much a short film, and, you can't just stretch that out with longer pauses. You need, like, a story. And then we came up with this story, and that kind of completed the film and made it into a feature film, yeah.
It has got 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that feels low.
No,
I'm happy with that.
So, 100 that's good.
Oh,
Yeah. It goes, so
100. Yeah, 100 would be good. 99. Yeah, but 98. You settle for 98. It is quite high.
I think you'd take 98.
I think when we sort of, we're filming it, I think we probably would have taken about 55, 56. No, there is some mad stuff with the film. Well, I mean, we love the film.
It's brilliant. I watched it on Tuesday. It is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you so much.
I loved it. I cried in it as well. It's quite poignant in certain places without saying why.
Yeah.
I'm very, very...
Tim's acting?
It wasn't Tim's acting. It's very... Well, it was actually due to your acting. That was great. It's very funny.
Yeah.
And the story is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great film. Everyone go and watch it.
Very kind of you, yeah.
My friend Martin watched it and said his other half, Sarah, didn't fall asleep once, and that is a 10 out of 10 rating.
Yeah. Well,
that rarely happens.
9.8 out of 10.
Okay, all right, sure. Okay, yeah, bogged down with the numbers. Oh, now see, he's put the headphones on. I now have to play the jingle.
Yeah, it's time.
Are your headphones on?
Yeah, yes.
They are?
Yes, mate.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, mate.
Okay.
Sidekick Simon.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
And take him off again.
Okay. Yeah.
Did like that.
Yeah, that's.
Tim-
I'm in Alan Partridge.
Tim Key's enthusiastic. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, God.
There's more of that coming.
Oh, is there?
It's unstoppable.
Is Sidekick Simon involved in the new?
Yeah, he's in
Really?
there. Only 12 episodes of 40 Towers, weren't there?
Do you feel...
About 45 years.
Do you feel like if it wasn't for your character,
Yep.
that Alan Partridge, that would have been, we'd have seen the last of that 15 years ago?
Yeah, I think it is about my character. Although the chap who plays Alan Partridge, also fantastic. Worth his place, I think.
That's true, actually.
Simon Coogan.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah.
Steve Coogan.
Yeah.
He's good, isn't he?
He was there last night at the film.
Oh, was it? Did he have a premiere?
We had like a screening, yeah.
And he came along to it.
Oh, he was there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he love
it? Did he think there was a fee? How did he get him there?
I think his company made it.
I think.
There's the connection.
In through the back door.
So it was a work commitment for Steve. It was a baby cow work commitment.
Yeah, he could expense it.
This film is in cinemas tomorrow.
Yes.
And if we're playing this out on the Saturday show, because we repeat this on Saturday,
quite right too.
this film is out in cinemas now.
Yes.
It is called The Ballad of Wallis Island, and it looks funny, poignant, beautiful, and Dominic said it made him cry.
It did. Surprisingly, it made me cry towards the end of the film, and it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, that's very kind, thank you.
Tell everybody what it's about, Tim
What it's
Key.
about is there's an eccentric millionaire, I live on an island, and I decide to organise a private gig for myself with my favourite band.
Love it.
A folk duo who have since split up and who also used to be lovers. And I hoodwinked them both to be on the island at the same time to try and bring them back to play their beautiful music just for me. And it's how that unravels. How, it's about nostalgia and whether you should go back. And people being stuck. I don't know, it's all these things. Beautiful island, some nice rain going on.
Yes.
Tom Basden's beautiful music, Kerry Mulligan absolutely smashing it out the park. And it is kind of, we're very proud of it.
I was about to say, you should be.
We really are. It's such a mad thing to take this long to make it. And it felt quite pressurised because you don't, obviously it's a cliche that you shouldn't really go back. But it felt great when we were making it, and now, I don't know, it's difficult to make a feature film, and I don't know whether I'll make another one. You don't know whether you'll get that chance again. So
I think you will.
Well, hope so, but at the moment we're just happy that we made one that we all really like, yeah.
Wow. Well said.
Wow, look at you being a grown-up.
Yeah, you got to be, when you've seen your face on an enormous screen, you've got to take a step back.
Yeah.
So what's next now? Is this going to engulf your life for the next kind of... It's really engulfed it for about 4 months. It's amazing. You wouldn't have noticed it necessarily, but we took it to America and went to Sundance and stuff like that. And then, it's weird because I go on things like this and I always enjoy this sort of stuff. This is the first time I've had to do things where you're like in a junket, where you're like... It's weird because no one really prepares you for that. So you just get shuffled into a room and they go, okay, let's do this. And you're like, oh, I don't even understand this genre of thing. And you're just answering the same questions again and again.
Junkets are weird. So I'll do interviews with people like you in hotels around London and stuff like that. We tend not to ask too many questions about the film because we kind of think they want to talk about anything else, I think. But that junket environment is so bizarre. And you've got a woman in the back doing windmill signs.
Oh, it's
you've
really
had your
good.
2 minutes now.
It's a very interesting world, and you sort of have a mixture of some people on a screen, and then there's a chair there, and then they'll sort of go, okay, the next person is live, and then a sort of human will come in, and you're then talking to a human, and then they'll leave, and then you're back to talking to someone from Vancouver.
Yeah,
nothing makes sense.
No, exactly.
So yeah, I'll be doing this for a few months in America and then here. And then I think as of tomorrow, it just sort of ends when it's in the world.
Is it out in America yet?
It's out, yeah.
So it's out already, and it's going down well?
Well, yeah, that was kind of mad. The first time we ever saw it was in front of, I think, 1,400 people in Sundance Festival.
Now, you know it's good, right?
No, well, I don't know. At that stage, we think. Well, I was happy with it because you want the first thing is you don't want it to be like an absolute turkey that you hate.
Sure.
But I hadn't seen it in its complete entirety.
What, until Sundance?
Yeah. I remember leaving about halfway through the final. They were doing these tiny things with sound and stuff. But that makes a big difference, that stuff. So then I left because I had a gig. And then, it would have been about 11 months later, we're in a cinema. And we hadn't had a cast and crew in the UK, so we had no idea really how it would play. And now we're doing it the first time in front of Americans. And as Dom will tell you, it's pretty English, the film.
It's quintessentially English.
Yeah, I mean, it's like lots of references to sort of Monster Munch. And,
yes.
And anyway, it's
rice-pudding features.
Lots of rice-pudding features, yeah. And then, 3 or 4 minutes in, people start to laugh and things. And then you realise that people are actually engaged in it. And then... it was. Well, there was it's horrible to say it, isn't it? But there was a standing ovation at the end.
Oh,
amazing!
I'm so happy for you.
It's incredible. That's disgusting. That is gross.
I think it's brilliant.
That's horrible. But anyway, it was kind of mad. So you sort of worry that in America it will just sink without a trace. But I think some people watched it in America, and then now it's sort of the other way around, where you go, well, if they liked it there, then surely they'll like it here. But you never know. We'll
they will.
But it's going into cinemas, and then we'll sort of see. But people are like. Yeah, people have been sending nice messages and things. And so I don't know. We'll see.
People will love it. I genuinely think people will love it. It's one of the best films I've seen for a long time. Seriously. It's really good.
I'm very, very pleased for you.
Thank you.
I really am. I think it's brilliant, and I can't wait to watch it. I literally, as I said, I love the trailer, and I'm like, right, I've got to watch this. And it's so good for a man obsessed with curry. It's such an achievement.
Oh, they do eat a chicken charcuterie halfway through the film.
Of course they do.
Yeah,
of course they do.
Yeah, ad-lib chicken charcuterie.
That was. Do you know in this scene, I think we need to be eating some kind of fish.
I
think that's what will help
it.
Yeah.
And of course, it's changed your life. You never have to pay for a ticket to see Mumford & Sons live ever again, because you've got an in there.
Yeah, I now have the in. Yeah,
that's true.
He's fantastic, that guy.
Yeah,
he is good, isn't he?
I know, he really is. Has he been in the studio?
Yeah, many.
Yes, he has. Many
on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah, it's just, whatever. Yeah.
I think he played a big part in the film. I think he was positive about the film to Carey when we first sent her the script.
Oh, really?
Really? He said, yeah, come on.
You should do that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
nice.
Good.
Yeah, you need Marcus Mumford on board if you want to make anything these days.
Anything at all.
Him and Steve Coogan, obviously.
That's a good axis, yeah.
So what's the next thing? Are you still gigging?
Yeah, it's starting to again, yeah.
Love this.
Yeah, I'm going to do a new show in Edinburgh. And but before that, I'm doing a small book tour to promote the book.
Where can we see? How do we find the dates? Do we go to a website?
LA Baby.
LA Baby.
On the Plosive website. It's just a small tour, about maybe 10, 12 dates, where I sit down with a luminary and we talk about the book. And, I read some stuff out. And so sort of... I did it with the last book, and I really enjoy it because it is obviously a lonely job being a comedian, sort of, traipsing around Derby.
We'll be your friend.
Yeah, but you can't all come with me.
No, we can't come to Derby. That's the problem.
You could get a minivan.
Yeah, no, as we've said many times, we can't come to Derby.
I think we've made that clear too.
If you would like to see Tim Key, then Exeter,
there it is.
Bristol, Birmingham, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Brighton, London and Leeds at the Wardrobe.
Oh, the Wardrobe.
Oh, it's
Leeds is
sold out.
Leeds is in conversation with Jess Knappett, the great Jess Knappett.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, and are there different people that you're in conversation with? I've not been asked
different
to
people. Yep. John Kearns in Edinburgh.
Right.
Yep.
No space for me. That's fine.
No space.
When you play Leeds, the wardrobe is opposite Agra, which is one of the best Indian restaurants in Leeds.
Yeah,
it's literally opposite Agra.
Actually is.
Yeah. Well, I'll go there with Jess Snappett.
There you go.
Fully aware about it.
Yeah.
You're fully aware.
Go and see The Ballad of Wallis Island.
Oh, please do.
From the brilliant man that is Mr. Tim
Yes,
Key.
go and watch it.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. I look forward to our curry.
Yes.
Yeah. Say goodbye, Tim.
Goodbye, everyone.
Radio X.